going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book. The New World Order book is going to show you how the world really works. And it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. I told you at the beginning of the year, in the first quarter of 2022, we was going to have an event that was going to bring us down. And then also in the fourth quarter, we would have an event that would bring us down. That's exactly what happened. And now I'm going to tell you, in the first quarter, we're going to have an event that's going to bring us down in 2023. And then also in the fourth quarter of 2023, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, guys, the markets are still going to be pumping and dumping until they get ready to pull the full rug. But I'll let you know when that's about to happen. Now, also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to get re-educated. And also, much love to those who've donated to the Cash Shop and Patreon. And in my Patreon, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events. Also, I give you the New World Order cryptos in the Patreon. Of course, you have to do your own research. But this next bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure that you have the cryptos that have utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And we have Bitcoin, cryptos, and stocks getting a pump. And guys, we know why. Jerome is in the house. We have Fed Jerome Powell going to be speaking today. You know, I'm going to bring you that video. And then also the FTX hearing. And if you watched the hearing, you saw them play the Hegelian dialectic. But we have the CFTC calls Ethereum a commodity. Once again, we know the old CFT stated that Ethereum was a commodity. Also, it's the new internet. But guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators, because it's going to be so important over these next 90 days. We're definitely going to get a pump in January because the Fed doesn't meet. But then after that, guys, they're going to start pulling the rug. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now, guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual yield rates. And, of course, we're watching the Fed. But yield rates have been plunged down. The dollar is pulling back. And, of course, that's giving cryptos and stocks breathing room. And then, of course, guys, we have volume, we have Tether, we have USDC, and then we have the Fed. Repo still over $2 trillion. We have them raising rates once again, but we see the bond market has cooled off. Yield rates are pulling back, but we know they're going to rise, and that's going to crush stocks and cryptos. And they always do it the first quarter of each year. Why? because the masses are distracted with income taxes. They're getting paid. But 2023 and 2024 are going to be some of the worst times in American history. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. We know the Fed calls all this inflation. They printed 20% of all money in existence in 1 year, so therefore they could build a fourth industrial revolution. So what they want to do is destroy this legacy market so this digital transformation can happen. Whether robots, algorithms, and drones take over the economy, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. But guys, we know in order for them to do that in front of the masses' eyes, they have to keep them distracted. And we know that big crisis is definitely coming up. And we know China flips the switch on its new economy. So therefore, America, the Babylon, is going to start its downturn September of 2023. There's definitely going to be a crisis going into 2024. And you know, I give you that heads up, so therefore you can get prepared. Guys, get in the lab. Yes, people are going to be having fun over these next 2 years. But as long as you stay in the lab over these next 2 years, you're going to be on the right side of history. So you can have fun over the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years. The NWO is pulling off their best magic tricks. But guys, we know, do not fall for the devil's tricks. The mind is the greatest weapon. You don't need any money. You don't have to be the strongest or the fastest in order to think. Now, guys, Grayscale is at about 15.8 billion. But getting over into a little crypto news, we have Binance CEO warns colleagues crypto winter isn't over. And we know that for a fact. The reason why? Because the Fed is not done yet. They're still raising rates, and the only reason why the stock market is holding on, the only reason why cryptos are holding on over 20,000 cryptos, because the Fed is manipulating it, keeping it up. So therefore, the people are not scared while they're doing what? While they're building the fourth industrial revolution. But we know this legacy market is going to be brought to its knees. And who's in charge of the legacy market? America and America's world reserve currency. And that's definitely going to be ending. Now we have Algorand to support bank and insurance guarantee platform in Italy. And you know I've done several videos of the founder of Algorand. Now we have Citi says crypto market leverage and open interest are historically low. And guys, we know what indicators to check. We know to go to CME Group, look at the open interest, look at the actual futures contracts. That's the reason why I teach you that. And Citi is exactly right. Now we have German crypto asset trading platform Bitcoin Group SE buys bank with full license. And remember, guys, it doesn't matter what country you go to, they're all getting ready for this digital transformation. And speaking of the digital transformation, we have Binance.US finally rolls out mobile payment service to U.S. customers. And guys, adoption is definitely coming. And we know it's going to take a few years for this to happen. And we're going to see the regulators come in and try to push these Fed CBDCs and stable coins. So then therefore, the fourth industrial revolution, once they crank up these machines, everything is happening together. Where the robots, algorithms, and drones take over the economy, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows, when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, and not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys, don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the CRA, the biotech stocks, and while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids' books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID 33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.